Oh man, once again, we're just in this situation, aren't we? King Gambit into this team feels a little better, but not really actually. There's too much fighting. Too much super effective hits for King Gambit to be good without burning Terra. Like, is this kind of where the Baxcalibur is built? We soften up his team. We don't get, like, the free Flutter main because we do the Terra shenanigans. So we hold off on the Terra on Flutter main. Hopefully it doesn't go too south, unless, like, we do have the insta-win possibility. And then we turn on Mega Charizard X, and we take the game. And while we're waiting for all of that, G Fuel. Buy one, get one free. Halloween BOGO. Mix and match the tubs. Click on my link. It takes you to the page. You get 2 for the price of 1. That's 80 servings. For less than $40, you're going to need to stock up now. Get ready for the DLC, Pokemon battles. New season starts up at the beginning of November. Promotion ends November 2nd. So you got a little bit of time to think about it. You know, maybe give yourself a little bit of a Halloween treat right there. And then everything is going to be awesome. And I can't wait for the Indigo Disc. Because, yeah, Teal Mask, not super great. You know, you just kind of burned through all the content and then just brought in, like, really upsetting levels of power creep and unfun Pokemon. But this is where you overcome adversity and become better as a Pokemon player. I think, like, in these situations, we just try to do as much chip damage as possible and posture ourselves into a winning situation. So just like Shadow Ball, good luck, have fun. We get inted right here. Max hit points defense doesn't just immediately die. Yeah, he has to Terra for that. So a little bit of his greed kind of getting punished there. Siege Fairy means nothing. Bro, max hit points defense doesn't even, like, handle. I hate it. Also, I think we might need to do speed shenanigans here, because we are getting outsped, and that shouldn't happen. So I think we cut a couple of points off of hit points, and whatever gives us the natural speed. That might be too much, to be honest, if we're modest. There's the crit. That's why you can't even, like, Iron Defense against it. There's no winning. There's no out. So, this is how we do it. We just go Baxcalibur, and then we win the game. I'm trying to think, like, what is the most optimal path here? So I'm bringing this out. The damage theory was created before Ogerpon existed. So we Terra, or we don't. Because, like, Ivy Cudgel, he doesn't want to feed our fire. We still have Dragon, and if we go fire or ice, we're going to get slowed. Actually, ooh, we just kind of get wrecked if he's going to be sitting on that slow. That's not good. So yeah, then the Dragon Dance means we get outsped and we lose. We have the Glaive Rush here. He could go for a +1. Glaive Rush doesn't commit. Like that should just do it. Like maybe we just play here. Oh, okay. Was not expecting a play Rough Tech. Wow, and he like, yeah. There's no like what's the judge? What's the usage? Ogerpon makes old wall breakers look like chumps. Yeah, especially with that. All right, what's Pokemon Home data saying? I don't like this. Ooh, okay. So he's gonna Vacuum Wave us. And that means we are in big problem. And the Dragon Dance doesn't matter. So yeah, just using the 2 new power creep Pokemon no one likes. We don't get to play Pokemon. The play rough. So yeah, the Terrifier backs play right there into... And like I said, we didn't know the matchup, so I was trying to like figure it out and like learn. Like, there's no way that's the angle. Also, Pokemon Home won't start for me. Come on, we need the data. Yeah, this we just saw, so it's like... Thunder Wave, which also sucks. I don't know if they just go for damage. We go... So there's 2 rules. Like, if you lose, you gain more experience from a loss than you do a win. You download that information, you become a better Pokemon player. The other one is, you have to want to win. Wanting to win more than your opponent is very powerful in all forms of competition. There's the charm. So if you do that, like, those two things are good. But I haven't wanted to win not even all season, all generation. After my first couple battles, I gave up. And wow, yeah, because of the speed boost. The Dragon Dance doesn't matter. Also, we want to go Terrifier because that just does more damage. Wow. So, Flutter Mane is no longer an offensive Pokemon, by the way. That's how ugly the game has become. Flutter Mane is a support. The incorrect support, but a support. He's not even, like, using any damage against us. Flutter Mane's still third most used. We've seen only Charm. But I'm pretty sure out of the last 10 Flutter Mane, all 10 have been Thunder Wave, Charm, and Booster Energy. Booster Energy is 55%. It's 100% for me. And no choice specs damage. So actually, we made the correct play. Our correct play is 93% of the time they have Moonblast, and 80% of the time they don't have Thunder Wave or Charm. So, if he goes to Moonblast one-shot us under specs, or not even specs because he showed the speed, but even just like trying to outspeed us and get that, Terrifier wins it there. And there's the withdrawal, meaning Earthquake was better. Man, that Flutter Mane just made us not a Pokemon. We go Glaive. I don't care about the Fissure follow-up. We just need to hurt this thing. We need a crit. Alright, we've chipped down his team. He doesn't have a Booster Energy anymore. Crit. Be cool. Like, we're still doing damage. Well, like, okay. We've burned through 2 of his items and a good chunk of health bar. We bring it back, even though we're down to Terra now, which is bad. And, like, I just never get the common ones. I just never get the most used that are easier to play against. Basculegion can take Chip, and I think we just have to Wave Crash him. We have to force a Terra here, switch into King Gambit, and then clean it up on Basculegion. And that's another thing about wanting to win, is that when I'm on my game, I'm the best win condition player in Pokemon. So you have to like think through those steps. And also when I played the Last Respects team, it really kind of like showed that. And getting through all those steps is something. So yeah, we lose all this health, but we're still in a winning position into the Flutter Mane unless it's Terra Normal. Oh, the Ogerpon changes that. Like, he hasn't used his Terra. He goes Terra for the defense. He has no reason to do that. He can just cudgel us. So that's why we go King Gambit, and we just need to do some damage to him. Yeah, Horn Leech, boom. Okay. And now, because we're playing the chip game, I don't think we go for, like, Guillotine Cheese. Like, we just Kowtow Cleave him. We just need sweeps. Maybe it's got an Encore, too, so we don't want to get locked into anything stupid. Like, alright, Rock Cudgel doesn't have the pain. We two-shot him on that regardless. He's just letting us walk him. He didn't Terra? He just... And now Basculegion just, like, always has it. Because we're not even going to risk it. on the Terra normal possibility. We have to just Sucker Punch him. Yeah. Sucker Punch wins. Actually, we're Assault Vested, so his Moonblast doesn't KO. Like, now he shows the Moonblast. And then we would just go Waterfall. Waterfall wins. So the Flutter Mane was useless in the end, but it made it to where I didn't Baxcalibur just 3-0 him. And then I did the thing with the early Basculegion, and again, it's like win condition shenanigans, where early Basculegion is just better there, because we either force out his Terastal King Gambit into the winning position, and then we just come back, and there's no secrets, and then Basculegion goes for the sweep. Alright, we go out on a win. Three rules to Pokemon. The 3 rules to Pokemon are, you learn more from a loss, so just go out and lose. And I think that's another problem with, like, Zoomers, and even Millennials. Millennials are just worthless now, as well. And I've been complaining about Millennials since at least the last decade, maybe even longer, when I was just, like, watching social media rot them out back then. So I was just like, yeah, they don't want to lose, they don't want any kind of struggle in their life, they don't want to be uncomfortable in any capacity. And losing feels bad, everyone gets a trophy. King of the Hill was making fun of that in the 90s. But you go out and lose, you learn more from a loss than you do a win, and eventually, like, you just download that information, you learn the damage calculations that you didn't practice for, or couldn't really ever think of and imagine, you understand some of the moveset and Pokemon interactions, and then you just don't, you get in that situation again, you don't lose again, because you know and you have that familiarity. So you do that, and then that's how you develop as a Pokemon player. After that, you have to want to win, and that's like searching for win conditions inside of it, instead of giving up on the 8.5. Like sometimes BS just happens where it's like, oh, crit mattered, I would have guaranteed win without the crit, or they have the 0.1% want to win. And then the third thing, I forgot what the third thing was going to be. Number 3, don't go out on a loss. Can ruin your life when it's like, 5 hours of losing in League of Legends straight. Yeah, and then that's also how you bait your boys, when it's like, I know I want to keep playing Call of Duty. You know, like that's how you get an extra game or two with the squad.